What up world, Bobby Dean here with N3L Optics. Choosing the right snow goggle can make a huge difference in your riding experience. So I'm here to share my top 5 tips for choosing the perfect snow goggle. There's nothing that can ruin your ride more quickly than goggles that fog. So since you really can't see at them, you just end up ditching them. So for sure, tip number 1 to avoid the evils of fogging is to choose a lens with a dual lens design. Basically what that is, a dual lens is 2 lenses stacked together into one and separated by just a little piece of spacer foam. What that does is it prevents hot and cold from meeting together and causing condensation or fogging. There's a nice little cozy temperature buffer inside the lens. Now for those of you who need a little bit more simple example, a dual lens prevents fogging inside your lens, just like a dual pane window prevents fogging inside your home. Other important anti-fog features to look for are going to be venting ports in both the frame and the lens, and also an anti-fog coating. This is Oakley's latest snow goggle called the Splice, and it's an awesome example. It's got some great venting you're going to see here along the lens, and also on top and the bottom of the frame. It also features an anti-fog coating on the inside of the lens, and it's a dual lens goggle. So this would be a great example of a goggle that's not going to fog when you're on the mountain. Tip number 2 is to ride in the right lens. Now on the mountain, a lens that provides contrast against the wide expanse is the way to go because it's going to improve your eye's ability to be able to see the obstacles and hazards around you. Now you'll want to choose a contrast lens that matches the light conditions of the mountain you ride at the most. And there are 3 basic light conditions: flat, medium, and light. For flat light, you'll want a yellow, amber, pink, or orange lens. These tints offer a brighter view on cloudy, hazy, or snowy days while enhancing contrast against the snow. For medium light, choose brown or rose tints. These tints not only enhance contrast, but also boost depth perception, which is important when it comes to riding through trees and lining up jumps. These are also great all-purpose lenses because they usually make it so it's not too dark or too light to wear in any light condition. For bright light, choose a darker bronze tint. These tints still provide enhanced contrast and depth perception, but they're darker, which makes them more suited for brighter light conditions. Mirrored lenses are also awesome for bright light because the mirror reflects light, which reduces glare, and you'll just look way cool. Tip number 3 is don't forget comfort, because you're going to be wearing your goggle all day on the mountain. So make sure you try lots of different pairs of goggles because they come in all different shapes and sizes, and make sure you have the right fit for your face. A nice feature to also look for in goggles is a high quality foam. The best goggles you're going to find come with a triple layer of foam. And what this does is more foam means more cushion for your face, and it's going to get a better seal to lock out those elements inside there. Also, the benefit of triple layer foam is it actually wicks moisture away from your forehead, and it takes it and dissipates it out through the vents. So it's another way to prevent the evils of fogging there. Look for a soft and cozy fleece lining on the inside of your goggle because scratchy foam totally bugs. The last thing you want on a crowded snow mountain is tunnel vision. So tip number 4 is to choose a goggle that enhances your field of vision. The frame design, size of the lens, and lens curvature will determine your upward, downward, and side-to-side vision. So there are 2 basic lens curvatures you need to know. First one is called cylindrical. A cylindrical lens is made from a sheet of polycarbonate, and you'll notice with this lens, the curvature is side-to-side only. And since it's a sheet polycarbonate, it's also a lot more flexible since it's a thinner material. The second lens curvature is called spherical. A spherical lens is made from injection molded polycarbonate. So the big difference between this and cylindrical is that a spherical lens has side-to-side curvature and an up and down curvature. So it actually mimics your human eye. And the benefit of that is it's going to give you greater overall peripheral vision. Also, since it's injection molded, it's a little bit thicker and it's a more stiffer material. So it's going to give you greater protection from ski poles, from branches of trees, and it's going to give you better optical clarity over cylindrical. Spherical goggles cost a little bit more than cylindrical goggles, but trust me, it's worth the extra investment for your eyes. As more and more riders attempt the favorite tricks of their Winter X athletes, it's become more and more a necessity to wear a helmet while you're on the mountain. After all, you can't ride the tube if you have to be fed from the tube. Trust me, it makes sense. So tip number 5 is to wear a helmet and a helmet-compatible goggle. Look for goggles that are designed with outriggers, which are designed to flare the strap out, allowing the goggle to sit more naturally over the helmet and on the face. Some brands like Smith make both helmets and goggles that are designed to fit together. So if you have a Smith helmet and a Smith goggle, they should fit like a glove. So to recap, to choose the perfect snow goggle, look for anti-fog features, ride in the right lens, don't forget comfort, look for field of vision, and helmet compatibility. Check out our website, N3Loptics.com, to learn some more about snow goggles and to check out our killer collection of snow goggles that feature the top 5 tips I talked about. Happy shredding, and we'll see you on the mountain.